Hey, welcome everyone. This is Mike from zozostockwatch.com. This is going to be your stock watch list and a little bit of market talk. I'm going to try to keep this video brief. All right, I'm going to get right into it. I know yesterday's video was a little bit long. Anyway, I'm Mike from zozostockwatch.com. What a day in the markets today. A lot of stuff just moving up nicely today. Square was popping. YUMA was moving up. We caught YUMA today on the break of $3, going into the close on the break of $3.40. Took us right through $3.50, popping up a sympathy play to this CEI. If you were watching the markets today, CEI was just ripping all day, and then YUMA finally got going into the close. A square at Zozo Stockwatch. We called this one over $74.60 right at the open here. And look at this thing, just went all the way up to $78.50, never came back at us. So real nice day. We were trading the reversal in Soli today, gave us a nice trade. So a lot of nice action out there in stocks. I think Cisco got things going. Cisco did a merger with there to buy Acacia Communications for $70 a share, or 2.6 billion. So that this news coming from the trade exchange. So that came out. CTMX had news this morning. CTMX news came out, and they popped this one up all day on that one. So this is the trade exchange news box. So all this news gets audioed throughout the day. If you don't have a news service, I believe they charge $44 a month for trade exchange audio news throughout the day. You definitely want to look into this, and they're always running specials. So if you want to try their service, reach out to them at the trade exchange. I think it's a great for the money you pay. You can't beat it. We use it at Zozo Stockwatch. They're the news service for our room, and I love this service. It's just amazing, all the information that you get. So there was a lot of Trump talk today, and Kudlow was out there today. So the markets were held up by all the Trump news. Trump aide says U.S. Treasury Mnuchin and some of the other China negotiators are traveling to China soon. So that was keeping the market up today. And we'll just scroll through here some of the news, and then we'll go into some of the news that came out after the market closed tonight. But you see, you also get call activity, unusual call activity throughout the day. So really check into this service at the trade exchange. I don't get anything for this. It's just something that we use at Zozo Stockwatch. It's one of we use trade ideas throughout the day. I show my trade ideas scans throughout the day, and we have news at Zozo Stockwatch all day, audio throughout the day. And for the price, you can't beat it. It's a very good service here. By the way, UEC was popping on some call activity today. So into the close, UEC, a uranium play, unusual call activity on that name, some sweeps going through on UEC. A lot of the shippers were popping up today, and this is why. I'll bring over the chart. This is the BDI. This is the Baltic Dry Index, I guess they call it. This is the chart. You can see it's straight up here, right? Now I don't know how all this works, but this is the price they get for their shipping cargoes and whatnot. So as you can see, we have been nonstop climbing. So this got the shippers going up. This from stock charts. That's the BDI, the Baltic Dry Index. Just do $ BDI. You can get this chart for free on stockcharts.com if you want to look into that. So anyway, that got the shippers. GLBS was moving up today. So all the shippers, and then CEI, which did a reverse split on this name, was up. They took shares out of the float, and this thing was up over 310% at one point for the day. So a lot of action out here, a lot of good moves. themselves. So here's the news after the market closed. Levi earnings per share missed by 6 cents. Revenue beat on Levi. That stock was running into the earnings, and you see this big push up in Levi. You can't see the symbol there, but you can see it here, LEVI. But after hours, they're pushing that one down. So those earnings a little disappointing and kind of already baked in the cake, as they say. WD-40 had earnings after the bell. WDFC, this stock popping up after hours. They beat by 8 cents. Revenue beat. HELE, earnings per share, revenue beat. Levi's we did already. VLRX, if you want to pause the video right here, you can read this news right there for yourself on VLRX. That stock pushing higher in the after hours and also into the close, pushing up. What else do we have? There was the API crude oil data came down. It was out today. The data came out at 4:35. So USO, let's look at that's popping as we had a drawdown of 8 million barrels. So that's pushing oil up in the after hours. USO is the ETF for light sweet crude oil, WTI. TMUS is joining the S&P 500. TMUS. So that stock is popping in the after hours. And of course, if TMUS moves up, Sprint is moving up in sympathy in the after hours. PAGS target raised to $54 at Morgan Stanley in the software infrastructure space. So that stock is popping. This thing has been on a tear. So I'll get this out of our way. And, let's just look a little bit at the action on the SPY. And so at, 3:30, we got this big reversal here. The market was let me tighten this up a little bit. So at the open, the market popped up, and this yellow line here that you see going across is the 5 EMA off the daily chart. So it's coordinated with different moving averages. The light blue line here is the 10 SMA. I kind of explained it on my video last night. Anyway, so at 3:30, they got us up through the yellow line, the 5 EMA, and then there was that burst up into the close, and then we kind of sold off a little bit, but overall a good day for the bulls. On the Dow, we're down 3 days in a row on the Dow, but today the Dow Jones was down 23. The transports were minus 77. The S&P 500 battled its way back plus 4, and the NASDAQ was plus 43. So nice close on the SPY. Today. XBI, we've been talking about them on the video. Trump made some comments about drug prices. They've been selling off, but a little bit of a bounce back here on the 20 SMA. IBB, same thing, the larger cap bios. SMH setting up nicely here, trying to get back over the 5 EMA. You had this 4-stick pullback after this nice run up. We've been talking about the SMH on the videos. You had MRVL having a nice move today. AMD had a very nice move today. So the semis bouncing back. Micron holding strong. So all the semi names are doing good. AAOI was moving up in sympathy today to that Cisco takeover, up about 10% here for today, and AAOI big move up. One I'll be watching for tomorrow, 2.8 million shares. So moving up on that Cisco news. So here was some of the news from CNBC. Dow Post 3-day slide as Wall Street awaits Powell testimony. Don't forget tomorrow you have Jerome Powell speaking at 10 o'clock tomorrow for Wednesday, 10 o'clock right here, courtesy of the Trade Exchange. Also, you have the FOMC minutes coming out tomorrow, and then you get Jerome Powell again on Thursday. Not much going on as far as earnings. You had Levi, WD-40, you got Bed Bath & Beyond coming out after the close tomorrow. Delta coming out with their earnings. Some of your top gainers today, CEI popping at 1.300%, up 253%. LRX was popping, ACIA popping on that takeover, Solo, a Canadian electric car company, popping up today. To the downside, you had IMMP. You also had Silica moving down. DVA also getting a little bit of a hit today. LC was popping. So there's your some of your stocks that were moving around today. And let me see. I'll give you the heat map for today, courtesy of FinViz, real fast, and then we'll go into the watch list. So Amazon popping, Facebook, all the FANG names are having a good day today. Apple recovering today. JP Morgan coming out with saying that their channel checks showing Apple is just fine. So yesterday you had Rosenblatt come out negative on the channel checks, and today you had JP Morgan, and there was one other, I think it was Evercore, came out positive on the Apple channel checks. The banks were recovering a little bit today. So overall, a good day for the market. If you could, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. We give good information here. So please, I ask you, it's free. All we ask is that you hit that like button down below. If you're making any kind of money off of the stocks that we show you, leave some comments down below. Somebody left a comment that they got NEO the other day. I have a lot of folks that got AMD. Some folks got Square from the videos last night. Hit that like button and hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. So AAOI will be on watch for tomorrow, continuation move. Cree in the semi names looks good here. If we can get back over maybe $60.10. Cree shaping up, getting up over the 50 SMA. We've been talking about that one. CTMX, I'll be watching this one for possible continuation move. DCIX, now a lot of shippers, right, starting to make a move. We caught tops into the close today. In the Zozo StockWatch, came up over 55 cents. I think we got about 12, 15 cents out of tops. So that'll be on watch for tomorrow. DRYS also starting to get some volume coming into DRYS. So this one will be on watch tomorrow. Now, maybe these shippers won't do anything tomorrow, but I think they're worth a chart on a lot of these. eBay looks interesting here. Here's your cup, right? Here's the handle for eBay. If they can get it up over that $40 area on eBay, maybe 40.25. Keep an eye on that one. Evoke had a nice day. Look at this expanding volume, beaten down name, turning the corner. It's an under $1 name, so if you like those, Evoke might be interesting. GLBS, we kind of talked about the shippers, but this one popping up. Would like to see a little more volume. Coming up to the 50 SMA here on GLBS. JMIA, the Amazon of Africa. The highs today on this name, 27.41. Over that 27.55 area, JMIA could get interesting. KNDI, another China electric vehicle company, was getting some buying. 1 million shares came into KNDI. Now, I hate trading this thing intraday. It usually is, very sluggish, but this is a nice candle. We'll see if there's any kind of continuation. MAXR still on watch here, holding above the 5 EMA. Would like to see if it can clear back above the highs here today of about 960, we'll call it. Then maybe it starts to turn back up on that one. NAT. If it can get up over $2.40 on NAT, another shipper could get going. Need some volume to show up there on that one. NEO, giving folks that watched my video some very nice trades. Big volume. We talked about it yesterday. Said there was almost as much volume in NEO yesterday, 40 million shares, as there was in the SPY. Today, 86.5 million shares traded on NEO. How many shares were traded on the SPY today? 41 million on the SPY. So NEO doubling the volume of the SPY today. So NEO, watch that one. PXS, another shipper here. Maybe if it gets up over the 200 SMA, that's around $1.22. So you might as well wait for the $1.25 break there on that one. You can see it had a strong close. QTT quietly moving up here, 4.7 million shares. Has that 50 SMA in the way at 503. So if this thing can clear maybe 505, get into that next range, break that $5, you could see a nice push up. RWLK is in the after hours, holding above $5 at the moment. 1.1 million shares. Was kind of a slow grinder today, but maybe tonight a lot of folks take a look at it. RWLK, Solo, the Canadian electric car company, 8.6 million shares in this name. Looks like it came up to the 100 SMA, which is currently at 324. So maybe over 325, you might see a pop. Now, of course, if you want to wait for a pullback, maybe it pulls back to about a little under $3. Keep an eye on that. Soli gave us a sweet reversal trade today at Zozo StockWatch. This thing also took out $18 and pushed up. Overstock gave us a tremendous trade today. OSTK, Mike. So this one, we took this one over $18. The thing pushed up to 19 and change on Overstock, almost a $1 gainer there on that name. So those, I think it might be a little bit done now on Overstock. Look at this candle, kind of looks like a blow off top here on the name. So maybe needs a few days of rest now on that one. UEC with that call activity I showed you from the trade exchange, popping 2.2 million shares, has that $1.48, $1.50 area up ahead. Keep an eye on that one. WKHS electric trucks, getting some buying today, 3 million shares. If this thing ever gets above $3.25, $3.30, maybe it starts to go. You see a lot of topping candles here on that one. XBIO, a recent 1 for 12 reverse splitter. It did that back on 6/25 June. Maybe this one wants to get going. You see stuff like CEI popping up on their reverse split. So maybe XBIO now will get some attention. So keep it on watch. Yuma, like I said, gave us a nice trade. I don't know what's left in the tank on this one. They also recently did a reverse split. So we caught this one going into the close today for a $1 gainer. What a percentage move there in Yuma. ZEN. If you like the bigger names here, keep an eye on this one. If you can take out that $94 area, software space, 1.2 million shares in that one. So don't forget, you got Jerome Powell tomorrow at 10 o'clock. So the whole thing could go to hell tomorrow, depending on what he says at 10 o'clock. I guess they're going to be asking him questions in front of the Congress, either the Congress or the Senate, and check me on that. But, we'll see how he responds. And hopefully, we have a good rest of the week. All right. There'll be another video tomorrow night for Thursday. And hope you have a good day trading tomorrow. This is Mike from zozostockwatch.com. Hey, come check me out. I'm $30 for 30 days. You could come kick the tires. Then after that, you can go either monthly, $84.95 for the month, or you could do a 3-month package, and it works out to $63 per month, and you get your news included. You get screen share of all my scans, etc. So come check us out at zozostockwatch.com. $30 for 30 days to come kick the tires. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, hit the bell if you want to be notified when we do a video. Hope you get some successful trades out of this video, and have a good day trading tomorrow.